Alright, we're going to talk a little bit less. Going to concentrate on some of these turns. Got some sport bikes on my ass. After this turn, I can usually pick... Oh, fuck, a whole bunch of cars. Motherfucker. I gotta say, I don't like this traction control as good as the Yamahas. When I get on the gas, I feel like this dip, and then it comes back on. And it seems to upset the chassis, and I don't think it's wheel spin. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like this lag when I hit the gas, it kind of kicks in. I didn't see anybody waving, tapping their head. I don't know if you can hear that, but when I give it gas, it stutters, it stumbles. It's very weird. When I roll it on, it's fine. Jesus Christ, this thing's like a fucking Bronco. I'm gonna have to take this into the shop and see if there's an issue. Doesn't feel right. Oh. Yeah, it's like when I'm in a turn and I give it gas, at certain RPMs, it's like I don't know. I'm going to try turning the traction control off at some point and see if that makes a difference. I have it on the least intrusive setting. But when I'm going quick, get on the gas on the turn, it and it comes on. Well, we'll see. I'm going to slow down in here. There's many times there's a cop that's been hiding up here for now. Last couple of weekends. Pulling people over left and right. We'll just kind of tiptoe through here. Although no one is waving. No one's tapping. Yeah, I'm going to need to figure out what that herky-jerkiness is. Maybe I just got to adjust my riding style. Alright, no cop there. That's good. But he is right there. What was I doing? I think when I looked down I was doing 50 and a 45, so not too bad. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Sure, I'll see some people. We'll go and grab some chicken fingers or something. Park right here. I'll be back. Alright, everybody, how we doing? Alright. I turned off. I'm going to try different modes on this ride. So the first one you saw, oop, good sized deer up there on the road. We're going to slow down because they are sometimes not alone. There's no other deer coming out. Alright, so as I was saying, oh yeah, we're going to try different modes. And the police presence is up here today is insane, so I am not going to be going really fast. But I want to try different modes here of recording to see which one kind of gives the best video. So the first one we were doing was the horizon leveling. I wasn't as impressed with it. It seemed like it was working, and I don't think I was getting to a 45-degree lean angle. But maybe I was getting close enough. Maybe it's like, you know, they say 45, but maybe when it's fast-paced action at 4K 60, maybe it's closer to 40 or something. Whatever it was, I was watching the video on the screen, unless it's going to do something in post. On some turns, it was keeping the horizon level and you'd see the bike turn, but then I would lean further and the whole thing would tilt. So either their 45 degrees is not actually 45 degrees, or my lean angle is better than I think it is. And maybe on some of those tight-ass turns it was. I do remember the Aprilia had a lean angle sensor in the dash, so when you were videoing, you would get that in the dash. And I do remember times seeing like 42, 43 degrees, maybe, you know, higher. It's kind of hard to look at it, but I do remember seeing it in videos at times. So, I don't know. Maybe on this bike, I am getting that kind of lean angle on the really tight ones. And so, I think I can go to 360-degree horizon lock, but I have to go in free shoot mode, which then has some other limitations. So, I'm not sure. We'll see how 4K 60... This is on linear D-warp, so there should be no weird fisheye effect. No, and this should look pretty good at 4K 60, so... It's a little bit overcast. I am concerned I might run into some rain, but maybe hopefully nothing heavy. And, so yeah. So we'll go play a little bit. We'll get up to the twisty bits here just to see how this camera does at 4K 60 in the turns. Does it do a good job? And then I'm going to put it into a different view. And maybe I'll pull over. You know, when I get to the end of this road, before I go up and over Blood Mountain, I'll go and put it into free form, free video mode, 4K 60, and I'll do the 360 degree lean angle sensing and see how that works. Of course, at that point, I'll be on bigger, open, more wide open roads. I won't be on the tighter stuff, but that's all part of the fun, part of the process of getting a new camera, is finding the optimal settings for that camera and how you want to shoot and where you have to mount it and how you ride, you know. That's just, there is no one set of settings and all that stuff. It changes when it's on your helmet versus on the dash, or, you know, above the dash on the bike. So, see if I can get around this guy. It's like, I want to just go get some like cool shots, but I don't want a frickin' ticket today. Alright. Already passed one cop on this road. I think before I turned the camera on. Yeah, it was before I turned the camera on. That was Lumpkin County Sheriff. He was the one writing tickets to everybody down at Two Wheels Only. I gotta figure out this glitch in the throttle. I don't know if it's me just getting on the gas too hard coming out of the turn. Yeah, like there. It goes, it stutters, and then it comes on. And it feels like some kind of electronic intervention. No, I'm not feeling it. Ugh. And this clown. Was again. It's like, I don't think there's something wrong with the bike per se, is it's just when I roll it on smooth, and I'm not whacking the throttle, but I'm applying it, I'm rolling it on kind of quick. There's a certain RPM where it's like stutters, and then when it comes on hard, so it's not there. I don't know. It's not there. It was there. Do it straight line. Not really. It's got to be something with the traction control system and the lean angle. If I'm at lower RPM, it just rolls on. Comes on nice. I don't know if you're gonna let me by, dude, or what? What we're doing here? Didn't feel it there in first gear. I'm determined to get to the bottom of this. See what I have to do to recreate it. Maybe that'll narrow it down. Maybe just glitchy fueling. I don't know. It's a stock bike. I didn't feel it much there. It seems more on the right-hand turns. I think it's when I'm up like around 8,000 RPMs, leaned over, and I come on the throttle strong. I think it's just trying to hold it back a little bit. Which is fine, because I guess once I know about it, I'm just, you know, I'm used to it, I'm just going to ride around it. That's like why I don't do throttle spacers and all that shit. It's like, once you know where the throttle slack is, you just ride around it. Like, no, I felt it there a little bit on the left-hand side. So it is consistent. I think it's something to do with the lean angle sensing traction. It's when I'm at the higher RPM and it's about that power band is about to kick in, it's like, oh, hold on a second there, Johnny. So I understand and appreciate what it's trying to do, but I'm like, you know what? It'd be nice if you did it a little smoother, like Yamaha. Leslie's going, mm-hmm. Did I not tell you? I believe I told you. Yeah. I don't care. I still love the bike. I'll check on the forums and see if, I don't know, maybe an ECU flash or something when I do tune it. Maybe it'll get rid of some of that snatchiness. But that's what it feels like, snatchy throttle. Don't try to go faster than you can go, car. End up in a ditch. This is not the road to fuck around on. Dude, you got skinny little tires like a Prius. Yeah, I called it. I was like, that guy's got skinny little tires. He does not need to be trying to push it in there. And he was about to go sideways. And when you got no guardrails to bounce off of, you either end up into that, which is the lesser of the problems, or you end up going off into a freaking ravine. You're having a really bad day then. Let's see, do I go Richard Russell and back through Helen? Up and over Blood Mountain? If I go to freaking Richard Russell, I'm going to want to go faster. I think I'm just going to pull over for a minute. Change the mode on the camera. Let's see if I can get the horizon lock to work. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're back, but we're not doing the horizon lock. I'm going to try back to the super view. So I'm still Again, it's a learning process, bear with me. I put it in the freeform video, 4K 60. But I think then you have to use the camera app and do a lot of your stuff in post. And there it only shoots in 4.3. Now I think in post I can drop it down or make it go to 16.9 and I can apply some other effects. I'm gonna need to spend time, and I'm not gonna do it here riding, experimenting with all that stuff and see if I can come up with a setting. I like being able to just pull the SD card out of this and just toss it into a card reader and pull it into my MacBook. It takes really long to pull it from the camera into the phone app, process it, save it to my iPhone. Then I gotta transfer it to the phone or to the computer anyway. It adds a whole bunch of extra steps and time. Now, if I can figure out a way to make it really work, and maybe I get some really nice, stunning footage and gives me some new stuff to play with, then I will do that. But for right now, I feel a couple raindrops. If that's the case, I need to rip off my Bluetooth audio pod that's velcroed to my helmet, toss that in my pocket because that is not waterproof. So anyway, we're gonna play with this. Is Super View. So this is this is their Action View, which is the equivalent of GoPro's Super View. So it's super wide view, and it will give a little bit of a fisheye, but it makes for kind of a nice POV, really wide and immersive camera angle. Gives you the widest field of view. But yeah, when I'm putting a video together, I don't want to have some of it in 4.3 and some of it in 16 to 9, you know what I mean? This is where I got to figure all this shit out. And I am going to actually maybe take some online courses or something to get some better know-how on some of this stuff, on how to take the equipment I have and really maximize it, up the production value. So let's see. All right, if I'm here and I just goose it, yeah, it's a little bit of a burr, like a, I think it's just a Ducati quirk. You really feel it when you're leaned over. Oh, come on, guys. Why are you going this slow? God. Going 30 miles an hour, almost ran into him. I think there's a 45 zone. I'm sure this is making for riveting video. Oh my God. Please pull over. Son of a bitch. Hey, all the hippies up here going on a hike. Dirty, dirty hippies. Either way, I'm going to have to pull over and give these idiots time to get out ahead of me. Yeah, we're going to go the other way. Ugh, every fucking idiot from Atlanta is up here. Shouldn't have come to the mountains this weekend. Should have known better. I chose poorly. So anyway, we'll see how this video turns out. I may end up clipping a lot of it out just to make room, you know, get rid of the boring shit. Got people over there with a dog. When I ride, I don't trust dogs, I don't trust kids. Because both of them are just as stupid when it comes to like, oh, they just run out into traffic. See kids doing it all the time, and dogs, you know, as much as I love them, not the brightest animals on the planet. Like, well, they're smart for animals. It's like, yeah, I guess. That's like saying, you know, chlamydia is pleasant, or, you know, for an STD. I don't know if I'm sold on that. I guess we'll go back, we'll go to Richard Russell, head back through Helen. I'll come back on camera if I find anything, if I feel like, hey, I can pick up the pace. If it looks like police presence is low and traffic is light. If I don't come back, we'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go home and do another watch review. Actually very eager to see that one. So, we'll talk to you guys.